Hello everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Beth, I'm 21. I just finished at the University of Southampton studying maths, and I make videos here about, well, I used to make them about student life, I make them about mental health, lifestyle and minimalism, and today I'm going to be showing you around my room that I lived in third year. So this year I lived in a house with 3 other girls. The year before I lived in a flat, and the year before that I was obviously in halls, and I do have room tours for both first and second year, so I'll link those both up there along with like my whole university playlist. So this year, as I said, I was living in a proper house, so there were 4 bedrooms, a really nice sized lounge, and then a really big, nice and airy, bright conservatory. I really liked my room, I liked how it's decorated, it felt really homely and cosy. So the first thing you see when you walk in my room is this absolute monstrosity of, I guess, a shelving unit. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I've got all my products and makeup and a thing of felt tip pens. The next shelf up is essentially what my desk drawer would be if it existed. So I've got all my cards to give people on the left hand side, and then in this tray on the right is all my stationery organised as neatly as possible, but I still think it looks very cluttered. On the top I've got my jewellery tree, everything that I need easy access to, so that's sunglasses, purse, pills and keys, and then this lovely copper mirror from Wilko. Moving around to my desk, as you can see it's really nice and big. Because I want to keep the space as free as possible, I try not to keep too much stuff on here. So on the left hand side here, I've got my cactus and a candle, plus my IKEA lamp, which I've had since first year. And then on the other side, some pens, a magazine file and my printer. On top of that is this tray, which is full of more stationery, hole punches, staples, that kind of stuff. And balanced on top of that, I keep all of my washi tape. Okay, so under the desk is definitely not as clutter-free. I've got 2 yoga mats for some reason, and then lots of boxes of storage and a bin. Moving around to the right, I have this lovely big bay window, which as you can see, lets in a lot of light. Then we come to the corner with my wardrobe. Now, as with everything in this room, storage is very open, it's very out on display, so I feel like it can look very cluttered, but that's nothing really I can do about that. Up above there's a shelf where I keep all my shoes and craft stuff and like random junk which doesn't have a home. And then down below I keep my Doc Martens, this pink blanket, towels and spare bedding in this hamper thing, and then my toy bunny and Marie sit on the top. Moving around we come to my favourite part of the room, which is obviously my bed. This fluffy pillow is from Tiger. My bedding is this sort of geometric pink print on one side and grey on the other, and that's from George at Asda. Above my bed I've got these really magical curtain lights. I actually made these myself, so I just bought a really long stretch of fairy lights and strung them up and down. It was way cheaper and it looks exactly the same. Next to my bed is this big Billy bookcase. This shelf is kind of a mishmash of all sorts of things. At the top I have some random junk, including spare toiletries, an Easter egg and some spray paint. On the first proper shelf there are all 4 of my fiction books, my external hard drives, and this light up letter B which I made myself and actually featured a tutorial for in my previous video, so I'll link that in the cards if you're interested. On the next shelf down are some more sort of reference books and a picture of my cat Tiddles. On the one below that I have all my notebooks. I keep them in this sort of crate thing because I think it looks a bit neater. Then I've got some cacti, and then this tin on the end is from Tiger, and I keep all my spare tea in it. On this really big shelf at the bottom I keep all my current uni work. I have this really pretty dish which says lovely things, and I keep pin badges and earrings in there, and then I also have this little dish where I just store some hairbands. Below that shelf there used to be 2 drawers, but when I moved in they were actually rotting and falling apart, so I sawed them up and I turned it into a sort of shelf space. So here I keep all my old uni notes, all my YouTube equipment and all my Etsy stuff. Beside the bookcase is the ugliest lamp in existence, and then my chest of drawers. On the top there I have a plant, I've got a Yankee candle in the scent Snowflake Cookie, which is the best. The reed diffuser is from Paper Chase and it's a scent called Fresh. Then I have this lovely little string of pink flower fairy lights, and they are strung around this framed artwork of Paris which my sister bought for me. And now we're back to the door where we started, where I just hang a few bags, my dressing gown and my denim jacket. So that was my room for third year, for my last year at university. I hope you liked it. For the moment I've moved back home to live with my mum. My sister's going off to uni soon. Actually, by the time you've watched this video she'll have gone, which is terrifying. But I'm considering doing up this room because this has been my bedroom since I think I was 2 or 3, and I haven't painted it for a very long time, so it's definitely due for some kind of makeover. And obviously if I do end up doing up this room I will do a room tour once it's finished. Also, I know so many people keep asking me about my plans for after uni, and there's a video on its way. The reason it's not already up is because I'm not 100% sure what my plans are for after uni. They're slowly sort of coming together, but it's very loose. But as soon as I know, I will make a video because I know everybody's really curious. I don't know why, because the plans are not exciting. Like currently I'm living in my mum's house, trying to work out what to do with my life, so you know, when I know what I'm doing, I will definitely update you. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon.